Hello, my name is Anna Veliz, and I am the founder of Advice for Her, dedicated to the busy women of today. It is my pleasure today to welcome Yona Montero from SafeHaven Senior Placement, an assisted living facility placement agency. Yona, welcome.
Hi, Anna. Thank you for having me.
It is my pleasure. Yona, I would like you to explain to our members a little bit about the services that you provide.
Yes, we're primarily an assisted living placement agency. We also do independent living, which would be independent living and assisted living. It's an aging in place concept where you would start off maybe in independent living and then easily transition over to the assisted living side when the time comes.
So as more services are needed, then the person would go from independent living to assisted living facility.
Exactly, exactly. And then a lot of times people reach us, and by the time that they get to SafeHaven Senior Services, they're pretty overwhelmed, and they're not sure how to navigate the system. They're a little bit confused. And they're pretty much in crisis mode. So what we do is we help bridge that gap. By the time they get to us, we kind of do a lot of hand-holding and take them step by step through the process.
And how did you get started in this line of business?
Well, I worked at a large assisted living for a few years, and I saw the needs of the elderly, the families. As I said, they would come in, they would be very insecure, not knowing exactly what to do. And I saw a need for more of a personalized service, more of a concierge type service, because many times, when they reach the ALFs, they basically come in with a list of places. So I used to have to sit down and explain each step by step to them, and I saw that they just really needed a lot of guidance. So that's what prompted me. I thought that a more personalized service would be appropriate.
Rather than just trying to go on the internet and just search information that sometimes you don't know if it's reliable or not reliable.
Absolutely. This is a people business, and each case is different. So everybody's different. Everybody has different needs. So we try to match the person with their needs to the appropriate ALF.
Tell us a little bit about the ideal client that your agency can work with.
The ideal client would be one who wouldn't be able to stay home alone anymore. They would basically need assistance with at least 2 activities of daily living, like bathing, dressing, grooming.
Okay. And what makes you the exceptional advisor that I know that you are?
Primarily, I think what sets us apart from other companies is the fact that as CEO, I not only have worked at an assisted living facility, but I'm also core trained. I have an administrator's license, an assisted living administrator's license from the Department of Elder Affairs. And I think that gives us a very unique perspective and sets us apart from other agencies. We've actually been in the trenches. I have been in the trenches. I know, when the families come in and are in crisis. Sure. I know what they need to hear. I know how to calm their fears. This is about people. This isn't just something where, you look on the internet and, it's your mom, it's exactly. Your dad exactly. that you're worried about.
It's very personal.
It's very personal, and
Yep.
You don't want them to be just a name off of the internet that you have no idea who these people are.
Sure.
We have pretty much vetted every facility that we work with. They're licensed facilities. I personally, or one of my associates, would go and visit the assisted living facilities before we ever even do a contract with them. And I'd like to say also that our services are absolutely free to the community.
That's wonderful, wonderful service. And Yona, share with us one interesting fact about you, about the company, that you would like our viewers to know.
Well, I'd like to say that from a young age, And when I was very young, I used to pretty much, I think I've always had a heart for the elderly. And from a young age, what I used to pick up my grandmother and other senior citizens and pack them into my car. And I would take them to a bath, to like a hot springs. And it was like 50 miles away.
Wow.
And it was supposed to be a hot springs that was the cure-all, be-all for arthritis. And I would just load them up in my car and take them. They would have a blast. And I had a blast as well. I had a lot of fun. And also it made me feel good that I knew that they were going to feel better. So I think that's something very unique. You know, for us, this isn't just a business, Anna. This is a ministry to us. This
Absolutely.
is about helping people in crisis.
And what a big difference it makes when the family has that type of guidance and that type of support in a moment of crisis when they're getting ready to place the loved one in an assisted living facility, which many times is such a difficult choice.
Absolutely. It's also many times very impersonal. And this is the time when they need that support, when they need, you know, your assurance and your expertise and your knowledge. And you make them feel, you allay their fears when you're able to show them, you know, look, this is the way we do it. I mean, we literally accompany them to go visit the assisted living facilities. We go with them so that there are no surprises. We answer all their questions. We prepare them for the admission. We work with the hospital social worker, the discharge planners. Sure. We take them every step of the way. We lead them every step of the way. So by the time they get to the assisted living facility, there are no surprises.
Exactly. Thank you, Yona, so much for being here with us today. And I know our viewers are going to enjoy reading more on our website about the services that you provide.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you.